Somebody becomes the fool, and they were taken for granted, and therefore they were pulled down the pit, and the person that they grabbed up, they were saved, but the victim was not, and the victim died in that pit and became the devil. And once they seen that person who did not save them, they took out their knife and they killed him. And that's what Lucifer did. He killed his enemy. Instead of making friends with your enemy, you can become worse than your enemy. I had to make a part 2 because the storage, basically, it was full, but become friends. Welcome your enemy by befriending them with love. That will destroy them. They will be confused. They would probably kill themselves. They will fall behind you, and they will never be a part of your life, but they will be a part of your memories. Do not kill your enemy. Instead, let them fall. Let them perish. You know, talking about somebody who was once just like you and me, walking through a dark road can either shape a master of his own truth, or a master of his own lies. And so weird, my eyes look black. You see that shit? Look at that shit. Weird. But anyway, I'm gonna close this out. To those who may have found this channel and maybe you're having thoughts of killing yourself, or you had thoughts of killing somebody else who took you for granted, and just know this: killing someone or killing yourself doesn't help you or anyone else. It just creates an illusion that the mind created over and over and over, and it's the chaos within your mind that is driving you insane. If you do not allow those thoughts, to just go, you acknowledge them, but you're not the mind. When you are not the mind, you have the power to allow yourself to learn that perhaps killing yourself might cause destruction in those who loved you, and they can become the villain. Or if you kill the person who killed someone in your life or took you for granted. They could have fired you from a job you loved because something, didn't work out. Make peace with that and acknowledge there's nothing you can do now. That's the past. But there's something you can do now, because this is the now. The power of now is God. And God is the soul, and that is who you are. Anyway, if you have thoughts of, suicide, seek professional help. I'm not a therapist. I'm just somebody telling you the truth, sharing you my way of how I saw the darkness. And the way I see darkness, it's peaceful. It's silence. It's silent. Because the truth is, fear is what shapes the devil. When you're afraid of those who will expose your truth, just know that you are not being truthful to yourself and others. You're just holding a baggage of things that can, in time, corrupt you. And then, in the end, you are the monster. You don't have to be the hero, nor the villain. Just be who you are. And with time, you will recover. You will not obey. You will not take for granted. You will support yourself first before you give in return back to others what you gave yourself. Because knowledge is key to success. While evil, you can succeed by lying, but remember this, when you cheat, you can become exposed and you can lose everything you built. That's why you should follow your truth. That way, when you build something for the people, some people will take your ideas, but they don't have your value, which is your time and authenticity, and your quality, which is your ideas that make a difference. People who steal your ideas, well, they don't make a difference. They're all the same. They're all copycats. They're all liars. They're all villains. They're all takers. They're all, they don't influence anybody. They just piss everyone off. Yeah, sure, they have more followers. They have more money. But in time, they lose all those followers and they lose themselves and they lose that money. And then they turn out to be the ones who complain about you. They try to blackmail you for money. It's quite sad, but it's true. Keep one eye open and keep your mouth shut. Because when you keep your mouth shut, you don't know what is really happening in other worlds besides your own. You want to protect yourself, speak the truth, but don't speak too much. Because when you speak too much, your mind, you fill yourself with clutter. And instead of speaking in truth, you speak in gibberish. And there are certain powers in this world who have, lots of money and lots of, evil intentions. They may take offense in what you are trying to say. And that is why I'm saying keep your mouth shut. And it's not because you're a coward. Cowards usually tell you this because they want you to tell the truth, but they want you to overdo it. Don't overdo it. If people are not ready to hear the truth, don't bother. You just have to respect them. Respect them, even if you don't like them. And that's the truth. Walking away is power. If you can't handle it, don't play the game. And that's about it. Be independent. Make your business to be free. It's gonna take a lot of work, but focus, put effort. I'm 26 years old. But I believe that, who I am, the soul, I am much older. Source is new and old. It's infinite. Age is just a number. It's just a code in the matrix. But knowledge is infinite. Knowledge is growth. Honor is respect. While respect is having control of your mind. And when you have control of your mind, nobody can mess with you. So, namaste. Everybody, you have a good day. This is a long-ass video, I know, but I wanted to make it worthwhile. The first video is longer than this one, but so I got my cat. She's a very fluffy cat. And yeah, there's the moon. You can barely see me. Oh, there I am. But anyway, y'all, you guys have a good one. Protect your peace. Understand that you're not like the bully at school or at work, or just don't let people with evil intentions kill your time and energy. Make sure you put most of your time and energy on yourself. Help yourself. Be yourself. Be proud of yourself. Because you haven't stopped yet. Mga tita. Hello. Oh. If you have any cats and animals, trust them. They understand you. Sometimes people can be complete dicks. Some people are actually really compassionate just like me and you, so don't think for a minute that everybody's a dickhead. No. Some people are actually really cool people. And if you're having a bad day, well, I thank you for supporting me, and yeah. Subscribe if you enjoy. I have a bunch of videos. I also love to play one game called Destiny 2. It's a nice game, but it already ended. Magadita. Aflaf. Alright, y'all. Have a good one.